Okay, so this is an introduction video to exploring Shinto. Just kind of to let you guys know what the channel is going to be about from here on out. We are going to be focusing on Shinto here in Japan and overseas. We're going to be looking both at the historical perspective of Shinto, the really kind of the beliefs, the practices, the various sects of Shinto, and what kind of you're supposed to do at shrines. What kind of is the average person's perspective of Shinto in Japan? What's the perspective of Shinto overseas? Those types of things. We're going to be doing a lot of different interviews. We're going to be going to a lot of different shrines and historical locations. We'll be interviewing everyday average people here in Japan. We'll translate what is said into English underneath kind of a little subtitle thing, probably around here-ish. So I guess like this area where my hand is. I don't know why I'm doing that. That looks really weird. Anyway, so we'll of course, have translation into English there. The hope is we can also teach people a little bit of Japanese as we're going through the process, such as specific keywords that are going to be important during it. For example, the word kanushi, which is used primarily for Shinto priests and priestesses. Miko, which is for shrine maidens. Jinja, which is for Shinto shrines typically. Things like that. These are going to be really important words because we're going to be using a lot of them. The first video won't have very many of these words. It's going to be focusing kind of on what is Shinto in a very broad sense, kind of going a little bit into some of the very basic beliefs and kind of the overall perspective of what Shinto is. That way, as we go forward and we start doing interviews, there's kind of a little bit of a baseline of what kind of questions we're going to be trying to answer. These first questions are going to be a little vague because we have to get a broad sense before we can become specific. By starting with this broad perspective, we can really kind of develop what we want to learn. So, yeah, this is going to be kind of a short video as there's not a lot really to talk about except for hopefully you guys will enjoy the videos. We're going to be trying to keep them a little short, between 10 to 15 minutes. That way they're kind of in bite-sized pieces that are easy to digest for people, as well as it makes it easier for the YouTube algorithm to really get people to watch them and see them. The other thing is the YouTube algorithm can be a little annoying, so make sure you like the videos, you subscribe, you hit the bell notification, that type of stuff. The typical things. If you leave comments, though, that also really helps to get the channel growing, as it'll show, hey, these guys are interested in what the community is doing, they're trying to develop a community. So kind of one of the things I would love for you guys to do during this process is ask questions. Like, what do you want to know about Shinto? What type of questions do you have? Do you want to see, like, festivals, which I would love to be able to go to? Things like that. The more we get people to like the channel, the more the channel can actually make some money. If it makes money, it means I can get better equipment. It means we can go to further away shrines. It means we can go to bigger festivals and events. So hopefully we can actually get some growth on this. So this is kind of the first video. It's not the first actual major video that we're going to be doing. This is, like I said, just kind of an introduction. A little bit about me. My name is Nicholas Kempen. I have a bit of a history with studying Shinto. I've also been a Hellenic polytheist before. I helped lead a Hellenic polytheist organization before. Not leading it anymore due to various disagreements with some of the people within it, and an overall lack of interest within the community for a Hellenic polytheist organization. But I also follow Shinto, and so it was one of those things where it kind of felt right to do more of an educational thing. Educate people about Shinto, show that it's not just a religion that just Japanese people can be part of. It really is a religion for everyone, because it's a religion where it's very much about connecting with the world, connecting with nature, and finding kind of balance with it. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it, and we'll see you in the actual video. Thanks.